Hi everybody, Chris from BattleGoat Studios with another feature highlight. We're back to Supreme Ruler 2030 this time. In case anybody missed it, we've started trying to post some Galactic Ruler feature highlights as well. So if you have that game, make sure to catch those videos. But today I want to talk about some changes that have been in place for a couple of weeks now, and the feedback has been overall positive. But these are changes that are a little bit subtle and players might miss, so we wanted to highlight them in this video. The first change that was made was the addition of a function within the AI that players can use by turning on a minister priority. This goes to past concerns that players had of navies moving around the world and not doing as good a job of protecting themselves. So we've revised some of the AI functions, taught the AI how to better escort ships, and now players can turn on a minister priority saying, escort naval transports. This is going to cause the AI, if it has control of any of your ships, it will look for any transport class ships you have, and if it's a large LPD class ship that might be carrying a bunch of troops inside it and some helicopters on top of it, it's going to try and send some combat ships to guard those ships to wherever they're traveling. The AI will also look at some of the merchant marines that travel around the map. It doesn't escort all of them, it escorts a percentage of them, just because there can be a lot of these things moving around. But the impact is that now the AI for itself, as ships are moving around the world, it's got its combat ships moving around as well. There were also some other changes in terms internally. When the AI goes to war, it specifically turns on this priority, and it even tries now to focus more when it decides to try and hit a certain point on the land, a certain pier or port for invasion. The AI also tries to send more naval forces to hit that, as well as sending the land forces to capture it. So these are some AI changes we were happy with and have gotten some good feedback on it, but we realize if we don't tell players about that minister priority, they might be oblivious to the fact that it exists. And again, to make full use of that, you have to be willing to set at least some military initiative for your navy and let your defense minister have control of some of the boats. That's one change that was made. A second change that was made is around the partisans that can spawn. If anybody has played far enough to conquer a bunch of territories and failed to pay attention to the approval ratings in those areas, you might have encountered that partisan or guerrilla units can just spawn for the region you've just killed as they try and recapture, they try and rebel away from you. And that's a feature that we've been happy with over the years, and players seem to like it. But we also saw the balance of it. Sometimes they did not really draw the player's attention to it. It didn't challenge the player as much as we wanted for them to pay attention to conquered territories and guard those sort of things. So the change that was made is that when a partisan unit spawns, attacks maybe a remote city that just has one garrison guarding it, if the partisan manages to kill an enemy unit, the engine immediately adds another partisan at 50% strength. The idea being success leads to recruitment. And this means that now players are going to have to pay a little more attention where they have a region that's not loyal, that's causing partisans to spawn. If they allow that to fester, those dead regions will be more capable in regrowing, retaking territory, and being a real threat to the player. We haven't had lots of feedback on it, but the feedback we got from the community was they liked what they saw. So again, this is us doing a bit of a feature highlight, drawing attention to it, hoping that you guys as players start running into this and can give us a bit of feedback on how you like it. So if you've got comments on either of those two features, please leave them below. As you're playing the game, if you're having a good time, leave a Steam review to let the community know what you think, and keep watching for more of these videos, both for the Supreme Ruler series and the Galactic Ruler series. Thanks for watching.